I've been down here in Newport Beach for 28 years, so I've seen the evolution of the car culture down here. When I first came down here, it was really BMWs. You know, BMWs seemed to be the high-end car that was the most prevalent. And that's why I think I first got a BMW because I saw them and I liked them. And then, we evolved into Mercedes-Benz, which arguably is a step up as far as quality and durability and, cachet value, which cars perceived to be a nicer car. And then you saw nothing but Mercedes-Benz. I mean, you can just go over to Fletcher Jones and get their statistics on how many Mercedes-Benz there are down here and how many they sell. They actually sell surprisingly very few. What they do is they lease them. I don't know what the percentage is. I think it's something like 75–80% of all of the Mercedes-Benz that you see in Newport Beach, along with BMWs, are leased. It's keeping up with the Joneses, and it's the most expeditious way that they can do it without having to put out a tremendous amount of cash. So and there's some tax benefits with regard to leasing and so on. So when I first came down here, there really wasn't a car culture. It was just the nicer cars were down here, BMWs, Mercedes-Benz. But over certainly the last 10 years, the exotic cars have really been very prevalent because you have a great economy. You know, the real estate market shot up. There was consumer confidence. A lot of the wealthy individuals and families from all over Southern California really concentrated and there was a transient movement of the population, the wealthy population, down to Orange County. So you had all this pent-up demand then to buy high-end exotic cars. So that's why over the last 10 years we started seeing all these different exotic cars. And I would say that up here in the Newport Coast, there's even a higher concentration of exotic cars. Everybody's got larger garages. They have the disposable income to enjoy those cars, and so that's what they do. They buy them.
And what do you think makes this area unique compared to other areas, like say the East Coast and even other parts of California?
Well, the unique nature that we have down here, first of all, the weather. You can't have a nice car back in even the Rocky Mountain area, Denver, where it snows and it's constantly raining. Back in the East Coast, within the metropolitan inner city areas, there are potholes that are unbelievable, and everybody, you have a 20-inch rim or larger, they're going to get bent all the time, and it's very difficult to keep nice wheels straight, and that's a real problem. So we have weather. The second thing is we have great roads. We have the toll roads down here, especially in Southern California. I've been all over the state of California, and clearly Orange County has the best road system, infrastructure system that allows you to drive your nice cars. I think Southern California is a unique area of cachet versus certainly the Midwest or the South, where you are what you drive. There's a much higher focus on the image. There are a lot of athletes out here on the West Coast and certainly in Southern California, and they like to drive nice cars. So it just kind of builds on each other. Your buddy gets a nice car, you got to get a nice car. So it's a little bit of a competition too.
What do you think about hybrids in general? Do you favor your gas conservation, and do you think it will kind of penetrate the car culture here and maybe more people will buy them? Or do you just think that so many people are in for these really expensive cars that they kind of shy away from the bulkier hybrid cars?
I think the hybrid cars are a great thing. I think they're here to stay. I think they're going to get an increasing amount of market share, certainly if gas prices remain high and climb. And I think Orange County and Southern California has always been on the cutting edge of of culture, just predominantly, and being green and being environmentally friendly is certainly it's not a passé thing. It is here to stay, and it will have an effect at some point in time. I candidly don't see ourselves in 10, years from now, having the availability of a 600 horsepower gasoline engine V12 car. I think that those of us that drive these cars as a passion should enjoy them now, because I think at some point in time we're not going to have that opportunity. But that having been said, I think the hybrid cars are great.
In 2 miles, CA 133 north. That, my friends, is a BMW right behind Toyota. No, Mercedes. Never mind.
Here in my car. We should have that song in the introduction, you know what I'm talking
How
about?
about we don't?
What other songs have cars in them?
Drive by Incubus.
No, it doesn't involve a car.
Yes, it does.
It's like, dude, not really, besides the name.
It's all about driving, moron.
No, I realize that, but I'm talking about
It's all about driving.
I meant something about, like,
No,
cars
shut
in
up.
general. Shut up.
No, I hate you. Oh, look at this beautiful line of traffic right here. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, even on the other side. Oh, yeah.
I hate how, like, one side is always, like, jumbled up, and the other side is just...
It's always the side you're in, too.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
It's really perfect. As you can see, the traffic is moving quite quickly behind this Toyota Corolla. Oh, that guy just cut in front. Oh, that's good. I have that on tape.
So we can probably use, like, a small segment of this traffic jam when, like, talking about, you know, traffic problems, or, like, when someone's at the metro saying that they're, like, avoiding traffic or something.
No, we can't.